Monster Brick Reviews.
Here's a look at the forest cabin building set. Here's the box. It has 2,234 pieces. It's a cabin with a dark green roof, a lot of brown and dark brown tiles with a lot of nougat on the siding. It has lights. As far as I can tell, it has at least 3 standalone lights, and then at least a couple inside that are on 1x4 lighted bricks. It has a cat, has a bird, and here's the back of the box. This shows the back of that model. There's that bird again, tree, another look at the lighting, and then some views of the interior. So it actually has a dog with a doghouse, some wood, interior like a table setting with a pie, and it looks like this is an upstairs space too. Pretty sizable box, and it's one of those types of boxes that open up like that, so you can store everything back in it once you get everything out. Okay, so here are all the bags. These are all bag 1. These are all bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, bag 5, and bag 6. And thankfully, the bags are all very clearly numbered. And even on the 6, they put an underline so you know it's a 6 and not a 9, which is great. As far as the parts go, some are individually wrapped, but that's unusual. Most of them are in the numbered ones. And I did find some kind of specialized parts in here, like this one on the sprue is, I think, unique to this manufacturer. And then also inside this bag, you'll see some of the lighting 2x2 rounds. And I think they're self-contained, so they have a battery in them, and then when you twist them, they turn on, and twist them again, they turn off. So there's a couple of those, and they use those for the lights. And it looks like there's maybe at least 4 of those in here. Also included inside this bag is another lighting feature, and it's on its own separate wiring. So this is a 1x4 with these LEDs in it, and it comes with its own brick. You pull out the insulator, isolator, and you can flip it on. So those probably are for the interior of the model. And as far as I could tell, the model does have instructions for how to wire everything properly as you're building it. So the kit and everything has been built with that in mind. Looking at the parts, the colors appear to be identical to the major brands. The design of the parts appear to be identical as well. Looking in here, I didn't really see anything unusual. The colors appear to be pretty saturated. Usually the red is a problem, but the red here is okay. For example, you get a red brick separator in bag 1. And then I saw that there's quite a few printed parts. I don't know what that one is. Look at that. It says dark brown. It's just a tile that says dark brown. That's so strange. I did find another bag of printed parts. Let's see if I can find that guy. Where did it go? It had printed tiles for the wood features. There we are. So printed for the wood. And here's another one. There's a decoration that says forest cabin on it. So that's nice. I did not find a sticker sheet in here, so I don't think they want you to or need you to put any stickers, which is nice. Here's the booklet. It's a glossy, thick booklet. And as you go into it, it gives you some hints on how to use the brick separator, how to figure out sizing. And as you go into it, it shows you what bags build what parts as you go through the assembly. And everything is paced out pretty well. The colors are pretty good in this book. Pacing matters because if it's too cramped and they try to fit too much into one page, then it'll make it hard to figure out what you do in each step, because there'll be too many steps, too many new parts per step. And then the colors are really good, so that helps when you're trying to figure out the different colors that are close together. For example, brown and that nougat color are pretty close together in this model. So I do see that they have a little bit of difference. You know, just off the top of my head, I'm not even sure if this is brown versus dark brown, or is this nougat versus brown. This is probably dark brown. This is probably brown is my guess. But then, you know, what happens when you get to nougat? So here's nougat then. I'm not sure. There's now maybe two colors of nougat. So we'll figure that out as I build. I'm sure it'll become obvious as you open up the bags. You'll know what you're working with. But that's the main thing when you're looking at these kind of sets and the instructions, is you want instructions that are easy to follow, that have good color and good printing. And this does appear to have good color, good printing. Here's a look at those lighted bricks. You turn it to the right to turn it on, turn it to the left to turn it off. And looks like it's got even one of these guys here. So it has a little, almost like a handle. You flip that and it helps you turn it on, because you might not be able to reach it. And then here's where they've hidden that little battery box. It looks like it goes up in the attic. And then, yeah, to access it, you pull this open, and then you flip it, and it looks like it can turn the lights on within the model. All right, so cool. That's a look at it. That's what you're in for. It should be a fun build. If anybody's built sets that have this many parts in it, you should really enjoy it, and should have a good time. All right, thanks. Hope that was helpful.